here. This will be the last video. Until next time. I had a dog growing up. She used to eat with us. As in, if we were in the living room eating dinner while watching TV, she would go to her bowl in the kitchen, grab some food and bring it in and eat it off the floor in front of us, like she wanted to have a family meal. She would keep looking at us as if trying to socialise. Oh, she wanted to be involved with the family. Isn't that cute? My bear does that sometimes too. And on Christmas Day, because it's going to be me, my boy and the pets this year, we are going to have us and them and a whole pet and us Christmas dinner. It's going to be so cute. I've never done this before, so it's going to be really fun. Yeah. I have to get their little Christmas bowls, their Christmas dinner. Oh boy, it's so cute. I'll get some pictures. It didn't say who wrote that, but someone, CO5U. Sounds like Star Wars. CPU. A friend of mine had a dog like this. We would get together at our house and be snacking, and the dog would go open the pantry and beg for treats to join on the snacking cute thing. That is cute. Bear does that. When we're eating, he'll go to his bowl, get his biscuits. I just eat biscuits out, but they have their meat twice a day. Small portions. I probably think I'm overfeeding them. After January, I'm going to have to starve them. One meat a day, wild biscuits. One of my cats will sit at our kitchen table with us during dinner in a chair. We're not allowed to get chairs for Christmas dinner for them. And patiently wait for little bits of meat. So every time that I'm making my son's school lunch in the morning, I do like ham mustard or whatever. Usually ham mustard, something with ham anyway, or cheese. They always like, you come. They go on the opposite side and they'll just stare at me. Give me some ham. So I have to bring them some ham. And it's like, put it on his sandwich, and then once I've done his sandwich, I take a couple of pieces out, and they'll just and then they all get a piece. They make me so cute. Every time, or they hear the cupboard open or the fridge, it's like they're starving. It's always like they're starving, but yet they eat 10 times more than I do. So weird. My previous cat that passed away used to do the exact same thing and was especially obsessed with salmon. He would sit at an empty kitchen table waiting for salmon once he figured out we were having it for dinner. Right, how cute is that? That was huge catastrophe. Oh, I love that. Huge catastrophe. Umigoshi from Hell to BHB2. You just remind me of a dog we had years ago. My dad would watch TV in the living room by laying on his stomach and eating cookies. The dog would go and grab a mouthful of kibble and go lay down next to my dad, put the kibble on the floor and eat them one by one. I can picture that now. Dog and dad on the floor, dad on his belly, eating his cookies. Dog next to dad, eating his kibble. Oh, cute. Cute. Not a laugh, but a smile. Smiles are nice. I have an aquatic turtle. Oh, my brother had 2 of them, but they died last year. But after the first one died, because he was really ill, the second one died from being lonely. Like really quickly, and he wasn't unwell, he was thriving before that. And then once his buddy died, he died from being lonely. He missed his friend. Oh. He's very friendly. Ever since my son could crawl, he would follow him around the house like a puppy. My son is 7 now. My turtle still follows him, and only him, and crawls onto his lap when he sits down. He's pretty timid with everyone else, but my son seems to have the turtle touch. Cute. I know turtles can be quite aggressive though. It definitely made me smile. You spawned the turtle whisperer. For sure, you really have. That's cute. So many comments. I have 2 cats, Gwen and Eddie. Oh, such cute names. Gwen is a recluse and only comes out for occasional pets, and then Foxtrot Oscars. She's the best. Eddie, on the other hand, is well unique. He drinks out of the toilet, sleeps hanging off shelves till he falls and never lands on his feet, but freaks out if you try to prevent him from falling. We had a hanging produce basket in the kitchen. He figured out he can dangle from the onions. We no longer have a hanging produce basket in the kitchen, and I have no idea how trapped himself between the screen door and the front door. He sleeps in the tub, he plays fetch, which is honestly kind of rad. He walks into corners, scares himself a dozen times, plus a day, and just chews on everyone's feet. He's alright though. That's cute, that. And that was Space Tech. Babana. Doodle, Bag's mother. Eddie sounds like my special dog that scares himself and keeps being attacked by inanimate objects. His own farts are particularly terrifying. Also, how sure Eddie isn't a bat or a dog who needs you. Don't quite understand yet. Thanks sis, it really made me laugh. That's funny. Right, what else we got here? My dog used to love to escape from our first house. I eventually put up an escape-proof fence. Before I did, we had a little picket fence that was open on both ends. One day, while taking her out to do her business, she bolted and ran straight to one end of the fence and got out into the street. I chased her and she ran up the street and back into our yard. Now, I was in the street and she was in our yard. I ran back to my yard and she bolted to the other side and ran back into the street. I must have chased her in a big circle 10 times in and out the street until I got my wife to help block one side. I bet we look powerfully stupid to our neighbours. My pup thought it was the funniest game. For your information, not a busy street. So every morning we go to the car, or got a yawn. I do apologize. And so we have to go to the car, which is outside the gate. And Bear has to come everywhere with me. He's like my shadow. So he goes to the car in the car with me when I'm just going to the shop or school run, everywhere. He wants to be everywhere. He's not very good being left on his own. And one night I was just putting the bins out and they're outside the gate. And I open the gate, put the rubbish, like you lift the bin lid up and you put your bin in, you're not really looking. Now I close it. And I see Bear run the corner of my eyes quite late. So probably like, it was dark, so probably 6, 7. And I'm shouting, Bear, running around the streets, running around like crazy. And then I'm like in a whole another street. The Bear's already back in the garden. I didn't realise till I got back. He just sat there like, hi mum, didn't do anything. And then another thing, actually, Winston, who's my rescue, literally last week, I never ordered takeaways. I was just really feeling drained from doing my counselling, whatever. So I ordered takeaway one night, nice little treat for my son for the half term. And I opened the door. It's getting delivered. Open the door, try not to let Bear run out, so I'm grabbing it, and then I've got the bottle of Coke. I dropped the bottle of Coke on the floor, so I'm picking it up, bending it over whilst holding pizza stuff in the other hand, and then I'm like, trying to block Bear out. And then Winston, the rescue cat ragdoll, must have got out behind me, somewhere in between all that palaver. Didn't notice at first. I was like, oh, thank you. And this guy's like, oh, you're Miles' sister, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, hi. Yeah, didn't know who it was. But in this whole palaver, I'm getting stressed and really anxious. I'm like, I don't cope. The Bear's trying to escape, but I just need this to end and close the door. So I was like, yeah, thanks, bye. And getting really panicking, a mini panic attack in that moment. And I come in, and I'm like, oh, Brendan, got your food, takeaway. Here's pizza, we don't really get it, a nice little treat. We've done well this time at school. She's having this pizza, and I'm looking around thinking, Winston was here a minute ago. I was supposed to Brad, is Winston upstairs? Because Winston's usually always near me, right? So I was like, where is he? And there's food, and he hasn't come for food, and he's not near me. I've always got these two near me, right? So there's Winston, and if I get there, where are you? Look. So I've always got these two near me, and I knew Bear was near me. But where was my cat? So he searched the whole house, and he's too big because he's a ragdoll. He can't get under he can't fit under the bath, he can't fit in certain little gaps. But I checked anyway, in case I thought, maybe he can get under, maybe. So I checked, and I was like, he is not here. I think he's escaped. Then I was like, but when? Because I didn't see him leave the house. And I'm sure the delivery guy would have said something, right? But maybe not, because they don't, do they always? Oh, it's just a cat, it's just wandering out. But he's a ragdoll. He can't go out. He'll get stolen. He's too lazy. No offense at all. They just lays around. So then I'm out frantically, like shouting, Winston! It's like 8 o'clock at night. I look like a psycho. Looking over people's, like, near me, their gardens, and looking in their gardens. Because you never know, you might have, like, gone behind some bush. I checked my front garden, I checked my back garden. Winston, where have you? Took the dog Bear, and I was like, Bear, sniff out Winston. Like he's a sniff dog or something. I thought it might work, but you know, it didn't. I was then about to come back inside, and I heard, is this your Maine Coon? Although he's not a Maine Coon, he's a ragdoll, but I just thought, oh, I know what someone's talking about. Didn't know who it was, didn't recognise the voice actually. And I just went, yeah, I think so. Walked over, it's my bloody twin brother, and he's just going for midnight walk. He lives around the corner, and he was just going for his nighttime walk. He likes doing that. And funny enough, he had Winston, who was hiding. He found Winston hiding in the bush, literally around the corner. But I wouldn't have seen him, and then I grabbed hold of him. But they're little escapee artists. And he was petrified, he was hiding because he doesn't go outside. I mean, he hasn't really tried to escape since, so hopefully. But once he gets neutered, that'd be very easy. I was just like, thank you God. It was fate that my brother was walking around the corner at the time. I'd been looking for half an hour. I just clearly wasn't looking hard enough, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know how much longer is. I got away with myself right there. Got rambling on. The stupidest dog I ever encountered in my life was the bulldog we had when I was a kid. The dog probably thought it was the best adventure ever, especially because his dad was letting it all hang out. My maps, I don't know where, we'll cut that. One day my cat was playing behind the bookshelf in my room. I was talking to her, so my mum came in to see what the cat was doing. When I pointed behind the shelf, Mum slowly went and peeked. Cat was startled and meow, meow, meowed, as if to say, Mum, you scared me. That same night, she was sleeping on the couch, or pretending to be asleep, waiting for someone to go to the kitchen. My dad said, Kid, where's your tail? She slightly raised the end of her tail and gave a wag, as if to understand exactly what he said. Right, cats are humans. Dogs are humans. I swear they have something in them. Something in them. But there's definitely something human about these animals. I don't know what it is. That would do. That's a long video, and I'll need to edit it. And this is gonna die, and then well, you know, I got a few videos there. Then I'm gonna try and do a little Halloween makeup. I'll need to charge the phone and the laptop up. This on the phone. Just looking at Reddit on the laptop. Yeah. There's my cat. Should we say goodbye? Should we say goodbye, my little gonna say bye? You're gonna say bye? You're gonna say bye? Do you not like my hat? Bear's been round. Whenever Bear gets round his neck, he's all like that. Say peace, love, and... Oh, you're moving away from me. Peace, love, and like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.